This is a voice note to myself for what YouTube video that I want to make later today. I actually find it super useful to speak to myself out loud about my intentions and my thoughts. It's just so much better than keeping them inside my head. And now that I've gotten so comfortable, much more comfortable with it, it's actually... creative expression is truly one of the greatest gifts of freedom you can give yourself. When you can just say what you want and do what you want without the fear, or rather, it's not you don't have fear, but you don't let it stop you anymore. And in my next video, I want to talk about the collapse of sexual polarity between men and women, and literally why the West is in its decline and downfall. Huge part because of the destruction of sexual polarity, because it's a spiritual crisis. I was gonna say just for men, but for both men and women. It's a spiritual crisis, it's an identity crisis. Men don't know who they are anymore. Women think they are just like men because of the brainwashing and being someone who graduated from university a few years ago. Oh man, the brainwashing in university, what they're teaching and indoctrinating these women. And women are now more competent than a lot of men in most ways, and that collapses the polarity. And that's exactly the thing. Why the fuck would I need a man if I can do the same things as him and do it better, right? And so many men are displaced and out of place, and women are on a pedestal, right? Men lack purpose now because it's like, well, what the fuck am I here to do, right? If masculinity is inherently bad. And women take my role because they can do the same and do it better, right? And so because so many men are out of purpose, they don't have that purpose, that drive anymore, right? Masculinity has been regarded as toxic, and women can be as good as them and even better now. So it's like, well, what is my purpose, right? And so then a man without purpose, aka a weak man, is what destroys a society, right? You've obviously seen, strong men create good times, and then I forgot the sequence, but then weak men create bad times, right? That whole thing. Right now we have an epidemic of weak men. And I'm not saying I'm not putting fault on anyone. If anything, I'm putting fault on the culture and its fucking retarded ass brainwashing in this name of equality. What is equal in nature? Take a look around. What is equal? Are the planets equal? Are trees equal? Do things grow equally? Anyway, this whole idea of equality is a social construction of the ego. It sounds nice in theory. Oh yeah, we're all equal. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. And look what happened when we tried equality, when we tried enforcing equality. That's the funniest thing, because it's going against nature. The fact that you have to force equality to happen, that should tell you something glaringly dangerous about the whole idea. But alas, polarity has collapsed. Men are no longer men. Men are displaced. Women are no longer women. Women have rejected their own femininity in the name of feminism. Feminism is the rejection of femininity, ironically. So what are we going to do about it? I believe the way to bring back the greatness of this culture that seems to be deteriorating is for polarity to rise again. We need polarity. I think when men have a deep, deep purpose, I know, they stop being simps. When they stop being simps, everything becomes better. Women like it better too. As much as many women nowadays don't seem to want to admit, because I'm a bad bitch, I don't need no man. We live in a world of so much surface level validation because women know they can manipulate men so easily because they're so weak right now. Because they lack purpose, you can manipulate them like little dogs. And because of that, women know that and they take advantage of it. And so women are on this pedestal. Men are playing the feminine role now. And they're being led on a leash. The way back is we need polarity again. Men will be happier, women will be happier, society will be better. I genuinely believe that is the actual solution to 80+% of the problems that we're dealing with right now. Sounds crazy maybe. To me, it doesn't sound crazy at all. When men are men, when men can actually live with a solid, grounded purpose and know who they are, then women can relax. Women don't have to hold on this rough edge of, oh yeah, baby. I'm gonna end